I felt very hesitant in recording this video, but if you're hearing it, yeah, I overcome that feeling that is holding me back from recording it and publishing it. Now you're hearing a medical student in Sultan Qaboos University in Oman. If there are some viewers from other countries, yeah, I'm not going to tell you my name, but I'm sure that many of my colleagues are going to recognize my voice. But it doesn't matter, because my goal in this channel is spreading real truth and information about how it feels to be admitted in a medical school, whether in Oman, for example, SQU, NU, or even DU. Even though I think it's the second court for 2026. I think, yeah. Yeah, it's me. And I have a lot to say, but it's not organized, so please, please excuse me if it's being too long. Maybe you are hearing it as a medical student or a senior student from high school who is thinking of applying for being a doctor 7 years later. Yeah. Well, I have a lot to say, actually. I don't know how to start, but I have every student in SQU, yani, for instance, have his own story, his own character and identity. Yes, you might see them for the first time and judge them that most of them are dahahin, or nerds as we call them. But no, actually they are different persons from what they are academically being like. They're like someone who is trying to survive in this tough life. Well, I'm not talking about types of student that you are going to face there, but I guarantee you that I don't know. Well, if you're a male, you're safe, but you're a female, I don't know about you. It's very mysterious there. But what I know about them, that they're very they're very envy toward each other, very jealous, and not trying to help anyone, unless maybe one or two that are very kind, and or they want something else from, I don't know. Well, I'm not judging, but what I know, that they're very vicious toward each other. Even males are suffering from such things. And but what I felt about male student in SQU, that they are suffering together, and they're trying to survive and help, and never trying to let anyone down. They're really trying to help because they feel what other feels. But about girls, most of them, not most of them, actually all of them, are 99 girls who graduated from high school with a very good average. If they're not the first on the Sultanate. But about males, they're very rare to be 99 graduate as a male from high school, it's not difficult, but it's rare because a lot of my colleagues right now, they're actually were 99. They got 99 in high school, but for the first semester. But the second, I don't know what happened to them, and lost a lot of marks because maybe they felt it very easy for them, and they exerted a lot of effort that they needed to relax a bit, and that I don't know, a week or 2 weeks between 2 semesters weren't enough, so they felt very comfortable after even seeing the results, so they didn't study as well as they were studying for the previous semester. So yeah, they lost marks. But what I noticed that males in medical student يعني are smarter than girls. I'm not trying to be يعني against feminism, but it's something that I really noticed. The only difference that يعني we as males, we don't study as hard as they do. يعني you can easily follow a girl that يعني she's studying for the whole day without stopping and taking a rest. Maybe if she took that, she will pray and eat and come back. For the whole day, she is going to study for just a quiz. But we don't. We just rely on what we've learned on the lecture, and just if you want to review يعني only the slides, and yeah, you feel confident about your information and knowledge, but later on you're going to you're feeling difficulty at the exam and trying to shout but no one is hearing you. So yeah, that's why we lose marks there, but it's not about being smart or not. Okay, life isn't that hard as many people are trying to tell you at College of Medicine and Health Science. It's hard for those who are not giving يعني I don't want to say a bad word, but those who are يعني thinking that it's like high school. It's you just يعني attend the lecture, and maybe they even don't attend the lectures. They skip a lot of them, and when the results come out, they say this is not my mark. يعني what do you expect? Well, the system in our college is very toxic. It is, yeah, it should be systematic for all of the students, and they are supposed to know the rules. But يعني for the first 2 semesters at most, nobody is giving a shit. يعني for the first 2 semesters, it's very rare for a first year medical student to know the rules in the college. The 2.5 rule, and the focused GPA and cumulative GPA, the courses that you have to take that are in the summer and spring and fall and summer and so on. يعني you need help for the first semesters. So that's why I'm telling you, and I confess that it's something very important to have a friend from older, يعني to have a friend older than you from the college, from older courts, because this will help a lot. Another thing, يعني most of the students are not given attention at is the rules of the college, especially the College of Medicine and Health Sciences at SQU, because I don't know a lot about other colleges, DU and NU in Oman, but we are following the phases system. You have 3 phases. Each phase has its own courses and system of studying, but you have to give attention at, يعني you have to read the handbook that they are going to give you and the reception ceremony in the college, the formal one, not which Medsco organizes, no, from which the dean is attending. The 2.5 rule, the courses that they are in summer and fall and spring and summer and so on. You have to know the courses that are getting, they're counted, and the focused GPA and the cumulative GPA, and also the university electives and university requirements. You have to ask so many people, so that's why I very that's why I'm advising any student who is coming, who is planning to be a medical student in the future, to have an older friend or to have a contact with older medical student, maybe second year or third year, because this will make a very big difference, because they are going to tell you the rules, they're going to tell you how to plan your phases, and they're giving you advices. Well, from my experience, I have a friend, he's like my godfather in the college, because he taught me everything that I know and I'm telling you now about the college and phases and so on. He leads my mind to ideas and how the life is going at medical student, not that from his vision, from what he lived, because what they are going to tell you at the reception ceremony, whether it's the college or the university ceremony, that the life is very it's that perfect student life, that he is going to the dorm and study and sleeps at 11 o'clock and wakes up with the adhan of Fajr prayer and go to the university and have lunch and breakfast and so on. And he has a car, or not using a car but using the university transportation, and have a lot of friends and a good circle of relationships. That this is not what it it's not the life at the university. It is the perfect life that the university is marketing, because many people يعني face obstacles, and maybe they get kicked out of the university if they don't know what to do. So you have يعني you need someone to give you advices, not advices, it's you need someone to lead you, to guide you the way. So yeah, it's very important, and you have to pay attention, and also try to choose someone who is escorting you for the rest of the journey, يعني in medical school, يعني for the rest of the 7 years that you are going to survive there. You have to know someone and be as close as possible to him, because both of you are going to يعني discover together. Each of you is going to help, and يعني I had that experience of having a friend. Maybe every student in SQ have a friend, a best friend, who is يعني they're always seen together. So yeah, you have to choose someone. Yeah, that happens by mistake, يعني for the first time, but later on you're going to live together for the whole journey. Maybe I'm trying to, يعني maybe my tongue isn't helping today, because I have a lot to say, a lot of idea, and يعني I'm lost والله. I'm not that sad, يعني I'm not depressed. Maybe I'm the most chill guy I've ever known in my life, but يعني when you're thinking about your future, it is very gloomy in your head. You think about your parents, think about family, you think about plans after graduation. You're trying to live your life, but and trying to build a good body and have good relationship with people. You have a lot of ideas and passions. Maybe some of us are passionate in football. Some are adventurer people. Some like traveling. Some are bad creatures. يعني we are trying to live our lives, but the overwhelming of the university and the GPA and courses, friends, etc. are keeping pressing us, and يعني never let us live the way that an 18 or a 19 يعني or a 19 years old man, or let's say person, to be more general, يعني is supposed to live. Well, I don't know a lot about girls, but يعني what I face, يعني the situation that happens to me, that they are really trying to build a person, an independent person, but they are not required to be. يعني everything in this life is built for them, in my vision. يعني they don't have to make money, they don't have to make living, يعني everything is ready for them. So why are they trying so badly to be successful in a field that requires very much effort, and they are killing themselves to the dean list is full of girls. Maybe you can notice 5 or 6 males in the phase, but the rest is girls. I don't know why, because I know why, but it is not a reason for them. They have everything ready for them at the university: their dorms, their food, the transportation. They don't have to worry about their bank accounts. They don't have to worry about going to the mechanic. They don't have to worry about the bill of the phone and the electricity and water. They don't have to pay for their head is very clearer, is way clearer than ours, and they have a free everything in their head is about studying, and that's why they're scoring higher marks than we do. Well, in this moment, if you're very tired from hearing my voice that stops each second, please put the speed at x2, so you're going to have the best experience. Thank you very much. And they feel like it's a survival battle with the fate, and they're going to die if they never read a sentence today. And I don't know what happens when it comes to studying. I've never seen a girl from my course or other courts in medicine here is chilling out, or اسمه كيف أقول hang out or having blessing moments and pleasing moments with her friends, unless they are her colleagues. Nothing else. They are not into societies at the university. They are not trying to be involved in activities and championships at the university. No, actually the only thing in their heads is studying, nothing else. GPA, and this is not good. I see girls in phase 3, the clinical phase, they don't, I mean it, they don't have social life, so they don't know how to treat a patient, or how to be socially skilled. They don't know how to deal with people. Maybe I don't know, elderly people or kids, or even people in their age. They don't know how to get even the history from them. So it's not good for them. But I'm not trying to be general. There are actually some traces.
some people يعني some of them of the girls يعني they have the ability to be a doctor, but not all of them يعني they don't succeed as a doctor at the hospital rather than being a lecturer يعني because of the corpora of information they have. So yeah, please relax girls if you're hearing me right now. Relax والله. Other thing يعني well, I have a reason about starting this channel. It's not to be famous or being renowned as a medical channel which spreads information about يعني being a medical student and how is it overwhelming and stressing to be a student, whether medical or non-medical يعني. But what I'm trying to say is that you're different from your community as a medical student, but you're not different from your colleagues unless you have other skills. When I get admitted to medical school in SQU, not as many of you are expecting that I was so happy and cheering for the whole day and celebrating with ecstasy and seeing the word as it's pink and glory. No, actually it's not about the college itself, it's about your desire. Whereas many of I'm not trying to say this, but I'm not I'm not trying to beg, not trying to brag but like other smart students in high school, they were dreaming of getting a scholarship abroad and study there for 5 maximally, and then get a job there, maybe in the US or Britain, and spend the rest of their life there as a CEO of a company, or being rich there and living his life with a beautiful wife and 3 kids and a house in the hills and having a luxurious car and a car for work and a sport car and but such things are not your plans, it's God's plan. So yeah, I get very disappointed because it wasn't my decision. Actually, my parents forced me. No, let's not say they forced me. They suggested to me in a strong way to study medicine. Yeah, medicine wasn't a bad idea. Actually, I chose some scholarship for studying medicine abroad, but the focus to be studying abroad, so yeah, it was the 11th, no, it was the 5th choice SQU. I still remember the code. It's SQ 505, I think. Yeah, it's this one. So I hadn't a phone yet. I wasn't the messages from القبول الموحد، ما أعرف وش اسمه بالإنجليزي، are not coming to me. My father receives them, so I knew the day, but they were late. So I went to my room to spend my time in the afternoon at 3 p.m. I have a bad habit of spending my time halfly naked, so I don't know if I'm going to publish this to YouTube, but if you're hearing it, that's why I'm trying to keep my personality, to keep my identity away from you. زين they came to my room and celebrating because their son their son are accepted in SQU, College of Medicine and Health Science. Everybody cheer and ما أعرف ويش. No, it's not me. This is not my dream, actually. This is not me. Wallah, I don't want this. But as a man, you can't cry in front of your family. They are going to feel sad for you. I pretended that for the first moment I couldn't hold myself from maybe the face gesture are showing your feelings, but later on you can you get the ability to pretend. I'm still pretending. I'm happy, but I'm happy now. I'm happy. I moved on. But that moment felt very sad for myself and for them, because they broke a man. Even my sister came with her phone and tried to film. I'm looking to my father as ليش? Why are you doing this to me? But later on you overcome and forget. You're packing your bag and go to the dorm. Your family is giving you, celebrating you, the presents and the things, the congrats that you receive. Maybe they're relieving a little bit, but it's still a scar. But you have to move on. I like to talk to myself. I don't know if I'm a psychopath or not, but talking to yourself or writing, if you don't want to talk, it gives you the ability to analyze your situation and plan and synthesize your future from pieces from your from your past. You're having it's like a puzzle. You're trying to solve the puzzle, and it's later on clear for you to what to do next. So this is the advantage of writing or talking to yourself. Well, I think that writing is better, but talking to yourself is way easier. You can talk to yourself at the toilet or when you're alone at your room, but not scrolling because the Wi-Fi is off. Try to have some time for yourself and develop yourself, your body, mentality, your relationships. Maybe if you're, I don't know, a lot of things. And maybe some students in my court or older courts are going to agree. I'm not telling you my court, don't try. So maybe it's time to close now, stop recording, but I want to tell you that I'd love to help anyone. If you have any question about anything, as a medical student, please don't hesitate to write down in the comments. I will try to answer them in a way, maybe by email if I'm not going to film another video, or I think that most of the viewers are from high school, so if you have any question about the college and the systems, don't feel shy, because it's never a fault, it's never a shame. Ask anything comes to your head. And remember that you're never alone, Remember, you have friends, you have family, you have God. Allah is always helping you. Don't forget your prayers. Don't forget to you are the most important person to yourself. So don't care about anyone else than yourself, unless their parents or والله ما أعرف وش أقول. Maybe when I'm stuck in English I go to Arabic, but it's okay. Thank you very much. I know it's it is long. It's like a podcast. I'm making vlogs, so don't expect such things from me. Thank you. Now it's time for me to tell you my story. I'm not like, well, as I told you, another thing is try to be engaged in other committees and societies from other colleges, or maybe student affair deanship societies, because these are the real skills that are built in life. And when you're enrolled in a committee, focus on building a skill, whether it's being maybe photography, or organizing works, ceremonies, or maybe being an MC, or I don't know. Try to develop a skill that will give you an advantage and makes you a special person from others, because all of the cohort is going to graduate from the same college, the same degree, the same day. They're going to be even in later when you're trying to choose your specialty, they don't look at your GPA. They're looking for the research paper that you published, the skills that you have, your CV, not your GPA. Maybe the GPA is contributing a little bit, but it is not the fatal line, so try to build other skills.